if they got you in court and your girl big and the Punisher to come over, gotta rush her kids up out of there. You know, you chasing her down the damn hallway naked and shit. I don't have to say no comment.
Wow.
I don't have to say shit. I'm gonna let you keep talking. I don't have to bring an opinion on that. Like,
Hey, Rice, you crazy, man.
what?
I ain't playing with you, cuz. Hey, bro, you be flying soft too, cuz, like, everything, you be sneaking it in there. I don't know how you do what you do, but you be knocking, you be ripping that shit, cuz, I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
I'm gonna give
because I
kudos.
think I learned how to pay attention to detail. So when people say, because like, if just think if we on this talk show right now, and Chef like, hey Negro, what do you think about Sexy Red and this girl jumping on her? And you said no comment. How good is the motherfucker? What are we doing here? We just gonna sit here?
Yo,
Watch the damn show.
Yo.
What's up?
What are we doing?
Chilling. What you saying?
You said what, bro?
What you saying? What's popping? Everything good?
Hey, just chilling, man.
Yeah, good to hear you, man. Good to hear you.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
We just chilling.
What's up? What's up?
What's goody?
Smoking.
Oh, he talking about the interviews. All right, Sean. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they can say no comment. Next question, but
I'm finna
do
do it like
y'all
we in
think they
court.
had these questions? Do y'all think they had these questions preordained?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They all reading from the same script.
Y'all think they got these questions preordained? Is that probably the reason why they can't say no comment?
Yeah.
I know it was a young boy on there.
They already know. They already go over what the fuck they finna ask them off air. You feel me? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you a list of the questions that I'm asking you. You feel me? And then you go through what you want to answer, and then I'm gonna edit it, and then when we go live, I'm gonna just go off of what you told me I could ask you or what you want to talk about. That's how it's supposed to go. I don't know how that.
Negro. Sometimes they fool them, like when Oprah did Michael Jackson like that, and he started singing on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Magoo, what do you think about? Because Rice said that Cam fight look real, and I can't lie. I could say
that can fight with that wrestler with that UFC dude. No, that shit was staged, man. Ain't nobody grabbing Cam off there like that. They get shot. Trust me, that nigga's too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, trust me, that shit was staged.
No.
I don't think
we're not going that far, but
I think that boy got brothers.
Ass, like, yo,
I think that boy got brothers, and I don't think Cam wants that kind of problem.
No, that's just content, man. That's just content, man. Like, I mean, he loved Cam. I mean, that's why he's on the show. I mean, but he had to put Cam in a little hold and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was funny as hell because, like, even on the thumbnail, when you look at it on the internet, you see Cam flying over the joint, nigga. That shit's stupid as hell.
Hey, Rice. I gotta ask you a question. You heard about the Grape Academy?
The who?
The Grape Academy. I'm saying grape for a reason because I can't say
Yeah,
the
I
word.
heard about it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they got them in all your major colleges and even in your major military installations. Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. They got they trying to get the feds involved to do an investigation because they got like a little website where they teaching people where to get the drugs on the black web. They finna start tracking IP addresses, all type of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are things you can look up. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why Ice Spice shit is like a big topic though. She just Ice Spice. I mean, she really ain't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as, like, she's not a big celebrity. I mean,
She a fucking model now. Fuck. Like
she a model.
She a model now, bro. She been doing models. She been modeling purses and shit, bro.
I'm saying modeling for what? Like for what? For what though? Like for like just
For
The whole brand?
for like a big label. They ain't talking about
What big
little
label?
shit. Like Prada, Coach, all that shit. She was in motherfucking
She's in
commercials of the shit.
McDonald's with a little goofy ass bra. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's
I can't defend.
She
I
was.
can't defend her. I can't defend her. The girl just picked
That
up.
yeah.
ain't
The
no
girl.
defense for this type of shit, bro. Cause you gotta understand these people just regular people too. You feel me?
No, I get
They
that.
wanna,
She better do
they
what you
wanna,
want to
they
do, but it's
you
too high
wanna
risk.
stop at, McDonald's and shit. Shit, she might.
Okay, so what if that girl would have pulled out the blammer on her and just ended her whole
Yeah, put
career?
on the blicky, like.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole
No.
risk factor right there. Like, yeah, I mean, just fuck all the money you owe for the label, for whoever will put that money, the advance money, like all that shit is fucked because you just went outside, went to McDonald's because you wanted some fucking McDonald's.
Shit, next
Ain't
time she'll
nobody getting
DoorDash.
their money back.
Next time she'll DoorDash that bitch.
Yeah, she got and she stood on a little biz, I guess. But at the end of the day, that's a risk. That's a big ass risk right there. Like,
Maybe
you
I
kind of low key famous.
Yeah, you the bag.
Right,
So
right. And you
yeah,
gotta bring
like,
that bag back because motherfuckers already put a bag of on you. So you gotta pay that back. If you get killed or anything, nigga, that shit ain't coming back.
mhm.
That is true what Rice said. Got girls. Rice, I told you these girls was gangsters out here. Believe you, they're checking you anywhere. They're not only checking you out there too. They're checking you in Brooklyn. They're checking you in LA. They checking you. Trust me,
Georgia. Yeah,
everywhere.
they take your ass. They take your ass.
Yeah, like,
Florida too, nigga. Yeah, all
out
that
here,
everywhere.
like,
That's the thing with these celebrities though. They want to go back to them being without this fame. So they like living life without that fame because it's just like a normal life. When you start getting that shit, it's kind of boundaries where you kind of get put in a corner and shit, and like everything has to be bring to you. And like, you know what I mean? But normal people want to just really go do this they normal shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you can't do that shit no more, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true though, because some of these fans are gonna crash out if you treat them like that. Especially when they know who you is and who, you know what I mean? They come all the way just to get a picture with you or whatever, they'll crash out. But the girl looked like she was crying that she got rejected by Ice Spice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I started the whole thing. It's like she was embarrassed.
Ice Spice stupid though. She's like she from McDonald's and she's like, nah, from Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
I don't know. I don't know. It's true though. You out there like that at McDonald's, you got to be out there.
No
Yo, I can see you
security.
get caught at Red Lobsters, something like well, little decency. I mean, like McDonald's, like she's still on her kids and she's trying to get a Happy Meal and shit. Like, what the fuck?
No,
You want the short.
I think it's a Happy Meal.
Not the Happy Meal.
It's true though. And she had a thing outfit on. She had it looked like she had like a bunny outfit on or something. Like, I don't know what is that. Like,
Yeah, she was just chilling. She probably wasn't on no shit. Like she didn't have her jewelry on. That she knew when she stepped over there. But at the end of the day, like I don't know, her location got compromised. You know what I'm saying? It's lucky only one girl pulled up. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But it's Ice Spice though. Everybody just want to fuck her and just like she ain't really nobody. Where it's like, you know what I mean, she's like a little thotty.
she ain't really.
She came out making thought music, so she gonna be a thought.
Yeah. Once she lost her ass, everybody stopped listening to her though. You know what I'm saying? When she had that fatty, everybody was like, okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I think she went and she kind of like went and got her BBL, because now you could tell she don't have that. She got rid of it, and she had to get it back. That make no sense. Why would you get rid of something and then get a fake?
Nah, she got skinny. She stopped eating like that. She was on like a health challenge and like, you know what I mean? Because you kind of gotta be probably as a woman, like you gotta really feed your body to be that thick, but then you gotta just tone that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But she must have just went full fucking like, I don't know. The bitch wasn't eating and she got skinny. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when her music got bad and motherfuckers wasn't fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Once she lost that little thickness. You know what I mean?
Her music
So
is
she only really known for her thickness. You know what I'm saying?
it just shows you that people are just watching her for her thickness, and music is trash.
Right. The music ain't no good. I ain't never heard it. If I did, I didn't know it was her.
Don't listen to music either.
She got up there because of her body, and people like these rich ass what do you call it, people they'll pay a girl, you know what I mean? These labels, they'll pay you and sign you because a girl walking around looking like that just to sell certain things. Like, you know what I mean? She's with Sean says, well, she's with H&M too. I'm like, but H&M and them same people that said that had the racist monkey shit t-shirt talking about the coolest monkey in the jungle.
You rich in the bag.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
so
Yeah, but if she with them Benz, oh man. Yeah, no, that girl risking her life because them people make something happen to that girl in jail.
Yeah, so what y'all think about that whole, like, not even the Pooh Shiesty shit, but just like the whole not snitching shit? Is it only for gangster niggas that move like that? Or like not saying snitching, like just like if you gotta reach out to somebody, motherfucker, take your car, you ain't gonna make a police report. Like it's just weird as hell. Like
you have to. You have
that's
to.
what I'm saying, but they consider that shit snitching though.
Your car is insured. You have to report it, bro.
I mean, they consider it what they want, but there's insurance on the car. The car's got to be accountable.
Right, but you gonna have. I'm making the smallest thing to, like, you know, I mean, you get what I'm saying though. Far as like anything.
Yeah.
In the hood, though.
First off, that no snitching shit. Kind of dumb. You feel me?
It is,
but it's dumb as fuck. And then on top of that, you feel me? So if you see a nigga smack a old lady, you feel me? You ain't gonna say nothing.
That's
right. That shit crazy. The lines are.
And I ain't talking. You feel me? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
the lines is blurred, and then it get updated every fucking year. You feel me? Cause nigga want to move the goalposts. You feel me?
There you go.
So
snitch never that. When you're not a snitch, if you see somebody doing something and you tell somebody, that's not snitching. Snitching would be just the definition I always understood. Me and you doing something illegal together, I get caught and then tell them
you snitch on your fucking friend or something. That's snitching. Like if you did something together with somebody and then when you got caught and then you snitch on him, did it together.
Yeah, I understand. Like you snitching on your co-conspirator.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's snitching right there. Right.
But if you like, I'll tell you what happened to me. Early on, somebody they broke in the house. I had to do something. There's insurance.
You said they broke in your
house? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about way when I was younger. Okay. I had to do something because there's insurance. Now I came up. They could have that stuff, but I had to say do something. I had to call somebody because I have an insurance policy. Now what they do after that, I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yo, snitch is only if you do a crime with a motherfucker, one of your buddies, and then one of y'all get caught and y'all snitch on him. And that's what snitching is. They got that shit fucked up.
Right, but you can also get it conflated and confused with your rats and your weasels. People that work your way into the organization to see what you're doing, and then they're giving information to the enemy or to the police. Rats and weasels. Those aren't snitches. Those are rats and weasels. That's what rat is.
You at this point, when you see
the gangster movies, they don't never say where's the snitch. They say who's the rat, and that's usually the federal informant, right?
Yeah, who's the informant?
The guy who was inside of your organization that was really part of the police force. That's not a snitch.
Right.
That's a rat. He was sent there. You were in the trap. He was trapping you.
Yeah, we talking about these basic little incidents,
Yeah,
where everybody's like, you can't say nothing, so they about to just let anything happen to them. I'm dead ass, like, yeah, I mean, like, yo, for real,
that's
like,
my point.
The game just got weird as hell, man, and they making it real weird. Where you can't say, I ain't saying, motherfuckers want to say nothing, but what I'm saying is, like, if shit has to be said, it has to be said. That's just the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
But most rational people, I don't care how gangster you is. If you go outside and your car gone, what you gonna do? Just chalk that up as a loss?
Yeah, but you don't know who did that unless you got ring cam footage. You know what I'm saying? If you got ring cam footage, you identify that motherfucker, and that's one of your people. You know what I'm saying? If that's one of your people, are you gonna snitch on them? On your ring cam, it stole your one of your boys.
I see what you're saying, but let's just say
I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. All right, somebody has stole my auntie's car. That's what she did. She called told. It don't matter because you live around here. None of that. You feel me? You took my stuff. And on top of that, It's insured. So you feel me? Like, bro, if you gonna try, if you want to make returns on your investment, you gotta do that.
Right.
That business.
I had one of my homeboys.
It's a difference. It's a difference between motherfuckers just doing some shit on the humbug. You feel me? But you fucking with my personal shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's different.
So if you see him on your ring cam, though, if you see your boy on your ring cam fucking with your shit, he been act like he been good to you, fucking with you.
I'm finna tell you.
See him on your ring cam, and he did some foul shit while you was sleeping. Are you gonna snitch on him? That's what it is.
It's going down. It's going down. Period.
Look,
it's going down. Period, bro. I'm not finna play with you.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened. I had a homeboy, and this was before ring cameras came out. But let me show you how this worked. I had a homeboy. Me and the other dude, we had gotten close because we had the same connect. So we was traveling together. The other homeboy was jealous because he didn't know the business, and since he had been homeboys with the homeboy so long, he felt like he should have been in my position, but he don't really know what's going on. You dig where I'm coming from? So what he did when we started having it like that, he broke in the home, and I lived around the corner from the homeboy. So he broke in the homeboy's house, right? After they dropped me off, we dropped him off somewhere on the other side of town, and then he knew I was going home. So they dropped me off. He knew the homeboy wasn't going home. So he went and stole from the homeboy, but they tried to make it seem like it had something to do with me, right? So the homeboy come over and tell me somebody broke in his house, whoop-de-whoop. So we chop it up, this, that, and the other. And so because his wife got an insurance policy, even though it was some shit that was going down, you can't really tell the police about. The wife was like, I'm still calling the police, and we'll find out who broke in our house by the fingerprints. And get what the homeboy did? Gave him his shit back and said, man, that's how I know. He was like, I just don't understand how he came up, how you messing with him like that, and you don't mess with me like that. Like, he get anything he want, and and he was like, look, you in the business. That don't have nothing to do with you. Play your part. But he was robbing him jealous of me. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So when she said, I'm gonna call the police and we gonna see who fingerprints come off this doorknob, he confessed.
Yeah, but still, like, even if he's you just because you confess don't mean that you not in the wrong. You already did that shit. Don't mean that's like saying sorry. Like, that don't hold no weight. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you did that
already.
Shit. You know what I mean? So you got
all you did
charges or whatever the fuck, or you might have to get punched in your shit. Or
no,
you know what I mean? Like street rules,
since he gave it back,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but since he gave it back, nobody pressed nothing. Nobody did nothing because he gave it.
Lucky because
he gave it back.
Because he shouldn't have had did that in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's like I said,
he got caught. Now he's trying to give it back. Now he act like he's innocent.
Right. And they supposed to be, but it's worse than that, Magoo, because they supposed to be like brothers. You did.
That's the motherfuckers that do that shit. It be the motherfuckers that you keep close to you, that know your insides and all that shit. That nigga be to fuck your bitch or try to fuck your bitch if they can't fuck your bitch. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's be them nigga. That's why you gotta keep your shit. There's your shit. Even family members that do the shit. Your family members is the worst. You know what I mean? So you can imagine trusting a nigga off the street, like, to the full. You might have a bond with motherfuckers, but I always keep still them niggas that even keep it real tight with me at a bay, because just because they keep it like that, you don't know what their intentions is. You know what I'm saying? And not saying everybody bad, but that's just how I done bumped into too many incidents where it was like, yeah, that shit might have happened like that. Where it's like, you know, it felt like y'all love me, but y'all really didn't. You know what I mean? So I gotta keep my barrier up. You know what I mean? And that's just how life goes. That goes for anything, man. But you know what's good. Like, you know what's good for you, and you know what I mean. You appreciate it, but some shit you could weed out, and some niggas can't. They just too dumb, and they just like fall for it, and niggas be walking all over them. You know what I mean? Like, fucking they bitches and doing all type of shit. And you wouldn't even know that shit.
The only person that can really hurt you is of anybody that just know everything about you.
Right. That's why you'll never give nobody your full info. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. Even your brother, even your fucking, you might have the same mother and father. Not saying he a hater. nigga, you love him, but you still gotta keep him at when you got your shit situated. You still gotta keep him at a point where he knows only the boundaries and he only know a certain amount of information because at any given point, once a motherfucker feel like they know you, that's when niggas. I got 4 kids. My kids go through mad shit where I be like, yo, why y'all crossing each other? Y'all family, nigga. We supposed to always stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At certain points, yo, it feels like they're crossing each other. I'm like, then that shit is wicked. Like, what type of generation y'all on? I mean, yeah, you got good parents. Like, don't do that shit. That shit is forbidden. I don't care about none of that. No pussy, no money, none of that shit. With Denise, our barrier, yo, can't nobody break that shit. Only us. You know what I mean? And y'all breaking that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. You can't go get your own brothers and sisters. You know what I mean?
But that's how I feel. And, you know, and your real friend ain't gonna care. Only thing he gonna care about is trying to make you better. So what you got don't matter to him. Right. What you can have matters to him.
And you could weed that out when you talk to that person.
And already,
some people could trick you, but you could tell when it's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of wicked out here. A lot of people out here moving crazy. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't even care about themselves. So why would they care about you? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I move.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said a mouthful. It's a lot of people moving funny, moving real funny. Especially nowadays. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot of people moving real funny.
I mean, yeah, that's why you gotta just share with your family on this, like, or even like what Madhu said, family too might be moving some type of way. You don't even know what's going on. You're like, really? That's how you feel? You're like, what? You're lost. Now, you see what I'm saying? You're looking around like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I gotta, you know, how do you even watch it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sean, right. Expectations do lead to disappointment, but I do have expectations on people, especially if I think you smart. You might think I'm dumb, but I think you smart. So I got certain expectations, certain things I don't expect you to do.
Yeah, but you can have them high expectations, but at the end of the day, you might get disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You might get disappointed because a lot of people portray to be something they really not. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They still human. Or they just not who they say they are from the get-go. You sure right.
I'm telling you, man. But it's real though. Like, yeah. So what do you think about the Gucci and the Pooh Shiesty? Do you think that? You think Gucci? You think Gucci snitched, or you think he had to do what he did, Madhu?
Hold on, using the back. Hold on.
I think it's wild that they now I see why they wanted that gold chain back over the the insurance policy. I think they had insurance on it, but I don't think that Gucci snitched. From the way I read it, they had been watching them for a long time. They had been watching them, but
yo, they
didn't make it no better.
Yo, they went in there. They robbed some of the white dudes' Rolexes. They went in there on a whole different mission. Like the mission goal was to like get Gucci Man to sign this contract and say I'm out of it. Yo, they went in there on some real thugged out shit. Fucking hostile as hell. Fucking robbing everybody. Now that shit got you extra charges. You know what I'm saying? Like you should have never been in it. The goal was to go talk to that motherfucker and make him sign, scare him a little bit. That was the goal. You just got out of jail. You can't even make it more different than that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all end up robbing other motherfuckers in there, making a whole different case.
I always go like that. I always go like that, though, yo. Robbery always go like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yo, when you up there in clout, you don't need to do all that shit. You got to make a statement. That's it. And that's where you would have seen if Gucci Man told, nigga, you wasn't supposed to touch nobody else in there. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have snitched on you, but they would have felt that, like that heat fire is like y'all niggas wasn't playing. So they probably wouldn't have snitched on you. But once y'all started robbing them motherfuckers, taking their Rolexes and shit, that's when it became a little different. Now you like making the paper and all that shit. Like you doing too much. And then motherfuckers is going on fucking Instagram with the Rolexes like they never had a Rolex in their life, which a lot of people haven't. But what I'm saying is like now you posting this shit like how you like fuck that's like some goofy ass shit. You like a kid. Yo, if you make a come up, you rob a nigga, boom, you get more than you ever had in your life. Yo, you supposed to hold that shit down and cherish shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Wear that shit when you can. You don't go online, nigga. Yo, you don't know how many people got targeted on your head after that?
You know, you're supposed to act like you never got it, though. You're supposed to act like nothing never happened.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be going to social media flaunting this like you want to go to jail. The fuck?
Scary.
Yeah, that's what they do, and then they say people telling on them.
I don't know.
It's true though.
Here, we can watch. We can watch right here.
I'm down. He said he got.
They go on Adam 22 or Vlad, or they post their own shit on social media, and then they go, "Y'all snitching on me."
Right.
To a bar with
Brad down over here. Right down.
Who's gonna pop? Maggie today. Oh, sure, bro.
Y'all part of me. All my kids just got on part of me, man.
They do that shit all the time, man. They go on live and they do all that
Yeah.
shit. People snitching on
You
them.
go on there and you tell all your business, and then you say, "Well, nah, people snitching on me." No, I thought you liked jail. You a gangster. Haven't they made jail fun now?
They don't know what they're talking about.
It's like y'all like going and being told what to do all day like school children. That's what jail is. If you ask me, a bunch of people that can't do what they need to do as grown people on their own. So wake up, go pee. Wake up, go eat. Wake up, go outside and play. Don't that sound like something they tell a child? That's jail. That's prison. And a lot of niggas can't wait to do that as grown men. And then when you come back, you a soldier. What kind of shit is that? And you ain't held it down for nobody. You couldn't protect nobody on the outside world that you said you love in there. But you a soldier. Because you survived. That's wild. I never wanted to go to jail. That was never my option. So I cared. I took extra steps, and then I didn't get in people's business because I seen that early on. Relatives telling each other business all the time. You ain't gonna catch me up in that. And they do it at the opportune time. You know, they'll tell somebody, like if somebody, let's say you heard somebody was snitching and he was around and he was just hanging out with us. First they been there and told you, I think such and such snitching. And then we'll all be chilling together. They won't ask him if he's snitching or nothing. They'll just start talking about another nigga. You know that nigga got 10 ounces now. Yeah, I'll wear his mama house. See what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a dude from Dallas that came down here. My little brother, I told my little brother you wrong too for doing that because I kind of like the dude. But anyway, he had hooked up one of the little homies and had put the little homie down, and he did have it like that. The little homie's so excited, he telling all the homies, "Yeah, man, I'm messing with this dude. You know, he got this, that, and other over here, this, that, and other." Man, now they don't pump little dude and to take it down to the motel room the dude stay, right? Just so happened the dude left because they was gonna jack him. Yeah, that's how things go. He didn't necessarily snitch, but everything ain't for everybody. You don't know who you're talking to. I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I think that's how they got over. That's how they be getting people. I don't think he a rat. I just think it's petty over a chain, but I think it's super petty because as men, if that man don't want to be under contract, let that man out the contract.
We'll talk though.
What is it?
Yo, TMG.
Shiesty. Before you sign in,
real quick, I'm about to play the game with my son. We'll possess Undisputed real quick. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you letting me in here, man.
All right,
All right, y'all boys have a good night.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna also say this too, Chef. Pooh Shiesty, next time you get a contract, you learn how to read, or you have somebody read it for you. Get you a lawyer. That way you ain't gotta go through.
Yeah, I understand what you you got what you gotta
See
do.
what you doing. Yeah, don't just be signing anything willy-nilly. Yeah, you feel screwed in the contract. You gonna always feel screwed in the contract. I'm just telling you, especially if you the one at the bottom of it. Don't never think that you're gonna be at the bottom of the contract and you're gonna benefit more than the person at the top. That's stupid. That's irrational thinking.
You don't understand it. That's why he sure did what his girl did. The girl that was the label got a lawyer because she didn't, and that's how she got out of it.
Yeah, you get a lawyer. The lawyer gets you out of it, and they'll get their money out of that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then even at that, lawyers know people. They'll do stuff.
Right. Better you pay the lawyer than wait, doing it that way. Then.
Yeah.
Too much. Too much. Too much.
Yeah, you over there just blindly doing things. But like I said, as a young dude, I don't know what I'd have did, but he already been locked up once. And if you just keep getting locked up like that, obviously you're just insane.
You're doing a lot.
Like you're not into learning anything. Like that's what you want to do. That's who you are. And
that's what
I see it like that. I kind of draw back because now I'm kind of helping you do it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, oh, that's who you are, okay.
That some people, right firsthand. Some of these kids are for real. You tell them certain things, they don't care.
Yeah.
That's why they into. Like,
yeah, you learn how to read a contract and because I just say ask Gucci, was all this worth it? If you could have just said, here, man, go on about your damn business. Ain't that a lot easier than all this that's going on? Now, and then the feds and the white people know what they doing. They know they tarnishing everybody out at the same time. That's why they did it like that. They be playing the game on y'all. Y'all don't even see it. You should have knew this was gonna happen. But if you don't want to be under contract, all right then. If you have a discussion, a legit discussion with me and be like, look, man, this ain't working. And then we can't work it out, well, because you can renegotiate contracts. Why not just do something like that, man? Give yourself up. You keep going to jail. You going to jail, and then now they got you looking like a snitch, and
yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody debating whether you snitched, and a lot of this matters because your music, the genre and the type and what you talk about.
I don't know why he didn't just chill. But he's so ignorant. You know what his problem? He's so ignorant. Ignorant. You can't tell ignorant niggas nothing, That's what I'm saying. He set himself up in a way. He set himself up. You know what I mean? You man probably knew what was gonna happen, but maybe you know what I mean? He has to pay Gucci Man money.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So
that's kind of crazy.
it ain't nothing, and I'm just saying, it ain't nothing wrong with Pooh Shiesty not being able to read legal terms. Most people can't read legal terms. That's why you have to get a lawyer. That's okay. It don't make you dumb. You ain't.
Yeah.
And Gucci, you don't have to do people like that. You could just, if they don't want to be on your label, and you really ain't pushing them in a way, so let them go. Let him see what he can do on his own. If he can't make it on his own, he'll be back.
Right.
Then when he come back, now the contract get even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need me. It's different now. You see, you can't do it without me. Oh, payday, payday. And you gonna take anything because you desperate.
Right. But he thought he was in the there's no mercy. He thought he was gonna go with he thought he was gonna go with what do you say, Yo Gotti and get more. That's what he did. He wanted more. He wanted
Well,
more.
he probably set him up for the kill anyway. I want him out of the industry. You know what I could do to get him out of the industry? I could tell him I give him more money than Gucci, and he'll go to Gucci, and Gucci ain't gonna let him out. Cause I know Gucci. Gucci ain't let nobody out no contract. We've been around Gucci for 20 years. He ain't never let nobody out. So
Right.
I can eliminate. I can get 2 for 1. Like it happened. I ain't saying that Gotti did it like that. I'm just saying, look how it happened.
Right. You're in line though. But he's got other people out there too.
Yeah. So, and that's why I say everybody's so quick to get signed with each other.
What do you want? I want peanut. I'm not putting peanut butter on it. That's you're not gonna.
Oh, okay. He released all his artists. Oh, things started to change. Okay. I don't know either one of them. I probably heard a Pooh Shiesty song, don't know it's him. And that other dude too, and don't know it's him. It's so saturated with rappers now. Everybody's a rapper and everybody's signed to somebody. And everybody's trying to get signed. And they don't care what they sign. As we see, because if they cared about what they signed, we wouldn't be going through this with them too. Yeah. And they should have listened to some of the old guys, and not so much with that, but all the older guys wanted their own labels back then. Nobody really wanted to be signed to nobody. When they see, my first instance of seeing somebody sign with somebody versus somebody not signed with somebody was seeing UGK and the SUC and seeing how much more money than they had than the artists at Rap A Lot. But the artists at Rap A Lot have been there a lot longer. A lot longer.
I don't know. To me, he tries to be. He was too ignorant. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Bum B and Pimp C was having way more money doing their own thing than Scarface, Big Mike, because I'm gonna say this again, Jay Prince ain't never really paid his artists. I mean, I think he Drake under him or something now. Him and Drake cool, but that's another beast in the game. But I'm gonna be honest with you, he ain't never paid none of his art. And if you didn't get down with him, you go to a party that was sponsored by him, you would leave with a girl, and that would be the end of you. That's like Fat Pat, DJ Screw, for real. Same pattern almost every time.
yeah, but so why would he want to go back to I know he didn't want to be on underneath, but I think he wanted, because when he came out of jail, Sean, he wanted to be with Gotti. Because remember, he wasn't talking about, if you listen to his new shit when he came out of jail, he was on Gucci, he was on, you know what I mean, just all he was talking about was Gotti. And then rumor, I remember Gotti, rumor was he was gonna get 50 mil from Gotti. You know what I mean? As soon as he got there. Yeah. You know, but yeah, because of the cousin. Yeah, but man, I'm telling you. And he didn't like how Gucci and them, you know, and Keisha was acting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, the whole chain. But he has to understand if that chain is insured, it belongs to the label. You can't bury your cousin in it, even though now as that's the legal form. But if I got money like they say they got, I'm not tripping off that chain. It's just I'm chalking that up. That's just a loss. Because not only did I lose that chain, I lost the artist. Which leads me to believe that Gucci really don't care about his artist.
Yeah, he don't. He does. That's the girl though. Is if you see how everything breaks down in Keisha, like she controls everything, so she controls him. Like you know what I mean? Like he basically tells her what to. She basically tells him what to do. If he say jump,
that's I'm mad with. I'm not gonna go after nobody that I had under me, and something happened to him, and they were in possession of something. Not they didn't steal it. They were in possession of it because they represented that till they passed. I would definitely that would be okay. I would definitely just at this point you can have it. That's my personal belief. But in the legal terms, if they have insurance on it, then that means it belongs to the label. And would also lead me to believe that all the jewelry that they have, the reason why he's not wearing it anymore, because I heard he wasn't wearing the 1017 no more. The reason why he's not wearing it no more, because he figured out it ain't his anyway.
Yeah, and
it's only his under that label.
And they had GPS on it, right?
Probably.
Isn't that saying right?
Yeah.
They got GPS on it.
Yep. So you get where I'm coming from. So yeah, I would give it back. Like I say, when I'm through messing with somebody, I don't want to keep the nice stuff I give you. When I don't mess with you, I don't want nothing you got. Nothing. Don't give me nothing. I don't like you.
For real.
Don't give me nothing. I don't mess with you.
That's what I'm trying to say. Ali, they giving you all, and sometimes they giving these rappers like what, 3-4 chains. My bad, three chains. I'm gonna say 3. You're on that 3, maybe 4 chains. Imagine how much freaking GPS and tracking if you try to run off of that. I try to get. Yeah, I mean, I can see why they be getting one to snatch nobody's chain, and why niggas be getting their shit back. They be getting their shit back so quick when he gets snatched. They be fighting that shit less than 24 hours. Think about it. Most rappers now, as soon as they get their chain taken, they be getting it back. Back in the days, it never used to be like that.
Oh, Gucci's wife is Gotti's ex. Wow.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. That's why you know what I mean. That's why you see when you said maybe Gotti set it up. He wasn't far from the tree right there. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
I didn't know that. I was just making that assumption.
Them niggas is still in. You see what I'm saying? That's how that. Cause that remember, you know, he beef with Young Dolph for the same thing over a female too. You know what I mean? I think that I don't know. I think Keisha at one point was fucking Young Dolph too. I'm not sure. I don't know how true that is, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was a girl situation where him and Dolph got into it.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's why I never said nothing when you said that. Because you know what I mean?
I didn't know that. I just found that out since he said it. I didn't know that. But I just said that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's why he don't
think. This ain't my generation. This they turn. This y'all turn. This y'all turn.
Right. But you know why it makes sense? Why you want to take, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's shiesty from Gucci, the hottest Because he's from Memphis. Who Shiesty's from Memphis. And you know what I mean?
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I said. It made perfect sense now because I didn't know none of that information and was just trending. I didn't know that they even knew each other like that. But now, shoot. So that used to be Gotti girl.
Yep.
Now everything starts to make a little bit more sense.
Yep.
Shoot, she probably set it up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, yo. She crazy, yo. She crazy, bro.
She probably set it up.
She insane. She insane. That girl right there, like she.
But all y'all do is mess with the same girls.
All of them, yo. They all mess with the same.
Weird.
All of them.
That's just weird to me. I don't like. If I know you mess with one rapper, I think you don't mess with all of them. If you try to like you do, and I'm rapping. That means you just going around the circuit trying to find where you fit. Nah. If I was in them, if I was like them, my girl probably wouldn't know nothing about rap.
Right.
I probably had somebody doing something else, like I don't know, like Gucci ex-wife. He got his baby, but dang, she took him through the ringer. But that's what them Asian women, boy. He got his child though. Not,
Real though.
yeah, I remember Jeezy, that Chinese girl Jeezy was with.
Them niggas all with the same price. And they all it's like over and over. They all recycling the same girl. All they fight on. They don't. You know what I mean?
I don't want no girl, nobody I know that got. If that's one thing that'll. If I know that you mess with somebody I know, or so, I don't even want to mess with you, especially because I'm on a whole nother level than a lot of people. I don't mean to be like that, but I know I am. They reach for what I do normally. They mad at me for what I do normally. It's always been like that. I've been popping for a long time, so if you mess with I have a certain standard.
Right.
If I know that you mess with a dude that's not up to that standard, I know what kind of dudes you mess with, and I know you ain't the girl for me. You get where I'm coming from?
No, for real though. Some niggas go to their wave, and because they know the girl is not that, and and they still try to put themselves where they make them, the girl turn them into something so they could be that person that they want just to please the girl. If that ain't, you know what I mean, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say though, right? It's crazy.
And maybe they do want to work with Cam. I just don't see the WWE messing with Cam, like, because he's not on the level of the dudes that they mess with.
Oh, you don't think so?
He's got a good all, but people don't really pay attention to Cam, like that. I don't know if because Snoop was the first podcaster. He just had GGN News Network. Now I don't think it really went that far, but I don't see Cam. I don't think that would be. To me, we would have to stage that different. We couldn't have staged that like that.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying though. I agree with you on that. I agree with you now. We'd have to stage that a little bit different.
It would really look like, everybody would be able to say, oh, that's staged. People wouldn't be wondering. Because last night we was talking about it. That's the first thing came out of my mouth. Really, y'all sure that wasn't staged? Because I ain't looking at it. And my partner Mike came back on. He said, I'm watching it now. I want to say that it's staged. I already heard that it's staged, but Man, this boy folding Cam up.
Yeah. Yeah, but they so good at what they do though, you know what I mean? Like,
But Cam ain't good at what they do.
no, Cam ain't for sure. Cam, you're right about
They
that.
good at what they do.
Yeah,
Cam ain't good at what they do.
yeah, but they see these niggas though, right? You gotta understand they will pay to take a beating. You see what I'm saying? That's all they trying to make their podcast look like drama's going on. And to me, that's better than telling. You see what I'm saying? Like that's better than those guys do. You know what I mean? Setting up somebody to go to jail, and then this person telling on next thing the police getting everybody in. And that's what Cam said he wasn't doing, was doing all that stuff. Like so, but yeah. I thought that was crazy too, though, Rice. I'm with you, though, Rice. When we staging that, you're not gonna get me like that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get me.
That. We stage it a different way.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me. Not saying that it is or it ain't. It'll come out if it is, and I'll stand correct. I don't mind that.
Right. I agree with you.
But I don't know if I could. And I'm just talking about me personally. I don't know if I could have staged it like that. I don't know. Can we stage it a different kind of way?
Yeah, not like that.
Like, let's have an argument over something stupid like the rest of everybody else when they stage stuff. Let's have one of them kind of arguments.
Right. I agree with you. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not a personal argument like, oh man, you brought me on here and I don't want to leave, but you brought me on here, man, and like you was, I like your music, man. I like you. Well, I'm just saying, you said you was better than The Rock. How come you ain't on Sundays? Them sound like jabs. That don't sound like a stage. But I can't say that it's not.
That's what Cam does too, even with his girl when he was on there. Calling in and said you were this bitch and all that, and everybody was getting mad. That was all put together because you know what I mean. His show is like that. Like,
okay.
He paid her for that. Yeah, I mean, so he would try a little stuff, get away with it. It's what works for you, right? And if that's what they're doing, like, it's just to me, like I can't lie. And I see Cam getting dragged over like that, I'm like, holy fuck. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, yo, I'm like, if these niggas doing it like this, Rice, what else is fake out here? You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff that me and you saw like that. We thought it was real. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
What else is fake out here? That's me, though. What else is? Because there's a lot of little certain things, and I'm like, damn, is that real? I can't lie. Some of these things look pretty fake. Man, Cam though, what they gonna fight at? You said Rice, they gonna fight at WrestleMania?
I don't know. I ain't heard that. Everybody else said that. That's why I said it was fake. It was a promotion for that weekend. Yeah. But Cam said he don't even watch Saturday weekend wrestling. That dude wasn't the main event dude. He was on Saturday. He wasn't on tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight is the shit. Last night wasn't what it was. Tonight is what it was. The only reason I know is because Stu is probably, my partner Stu do that wrestling. I go in there and speak, but I don't say because I don't watch wrestling no more. I quit watching that when I was about 13 or 14 years old. All them dudes, a lot of them top dudes you see at the top of the WWE, them old men, that was old Texas wrestling back then. Nobody believe me. That was Texas wrestling. Junkyard Dog, Gentleman, Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All them old, yeah. Eric Von Erich, Chris Von Erich.
Chris Von Erich.
The Dingo Warrior was the Ultimate Warrior. We had the great Kabuki. Yeah, Dusty Rose. Uh, who's the one that's running it all right now, Chef? The Golden Boy.
I don't know, right? I don't watch it. Yeah, I can't
You
tell
know
you.
what? That dude, the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy. That's Texas. That's Texas wrestling.
I
He
don't
come
watch
from Texas wrestling. And he run the whole thing. He used to run the whole thing. I think McMahon running now. But again, Texas wrestling. All that started off right here. And then it turned in. They got with somebody and then turned into the WWE. Because my grandma was an avid. She loved it. I didn't mess with no wrestling. It's stupid. It don't look real. Then I went to one for real and it ain't real. So
Yeah, that's why a lot of people say when they go there, they say going to a UFC is more real than the wrestling.
it's not. It wasn't real.
That should look better on TV, right?
Yeah. Right. I should stay watching it on TV because I went there and yeah, this is you can clearly tell it's just in your face. But people like they like the storyline and the entertainment, so they know like Stu he liked the storyline, so he just watches it for the entertainment. He knows it's fake.
I can't watch that. I can't like.
I mean, you let people tell it now. You let these old NFL players and stuff and NBA players tell it now. So is the NBA and NFL all this time. But you heard what I said yesterday night, huh, Chef? Jokic missed them 2 threes, and he was out there by himself. What I say? Turn the magnet on.
Yeah. Say that. But them boys, I can't lie. I tell you, they's a different team in the playoffs. And that what I saw last night, watching the game with you before you turn it after you turn it off there. That's what I saw. Like I saw that type of Denver basketball before. You got to remember, Denver off all their main pieces that they won the championship. The one guy Brown is. Remember when they lost, Brown wasn't there. You see what Brown was in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
He wasn't there. Right.
Yeah, he wasn't there when the last 2 runs when they did. Now he's back, and you could see the impact that he had. I saw that what they did last night when they went up when Minnesota went up 15, and you thinking that you're like you know what I mean, they're gonna you see Denver, y'all, they put on that defense, they break it down, they took the lead, and they never looked back. You know what I mean? That's defense. That's what I'm saying. Like they wanted the 3rd place. They're gonna do the same thing to OKC to watch.
Hey, that scoreboard I had was dope, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
No violations, Chef. No violations. No violations. I give it to you. It's easy. You can use it too, Chef.
Yeah.
If you ever do it again, you can use that. You can use that scoreboard. It's a public scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but if these girls wanna, I like that public scoreboard. I can't lie, but I was lit. I like the way you had that. I like the way everything was set up. I like the way you had the background. Everything was lit. That type of stuff you don't get over here like that. You don't get. You gotta go to all extra stuff that frees up your computer. The thing about over there on TikTok is like you get extra stuff and you don't get
the studio. It come with the studio. As soon as you log on TikTok, they can't sell you StreamYard because StreamYard don't work over there because TikTok got all that already.
Yeah.
And more stuff. They got more stuff than StreamYard or Restream got, even when you pay for it.
See, I'm telling you.
And it's a free platform. Yeah. You get the whole studio. You get to upload and download. It got an AI deal that'll make your shorts for you. It got all that for free. And Ben had it for free. Everything they charge them for over here, free over there.
I hope what I want to see though is I want to see a boxing match. If Ice Spice is gonna do this, she should get a boxing match though.
No, that girlfriend box, ain't she?
Christian Rock. Christian Rock.
I've been watching a little Asian home girl that looked like she looked like the video game on them people. She just hop around on one leg kicking them. Have you
Oh
seen
yeah,
that shit?
yeah. She's in all pink. She's in all. What's she?
Yeah.
She's in all pink. Oh, bro, she's crazy as hell. Yeah, and she laughing too, yo. She crazy, bro.
She knock you down. She do just like that girl do on Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's like Sung Lee, like the real,
Yeah,
and real like, crazy, bro.
she's like real life Street Fighter girl, and she be kicking them all upside their head 3 and 4 times, and then kicking them back, punching them all in their face and stomach real hard. They don't even see it coming.
She got her hand behind her. All that
Yeah.
some real Chinese art shit, yo, like crazy.
And she'll switch her hips like she finna kick you and make you and make you dodge, and then she'll just come with a swift kick. Pow! You don't even see it coming. You thought she was about to kick you, and she is, but you so used to her just kicking you when she switched them hips. You think she coming, and you block too early, and she go around that block.
Yeah, that's them crazy people. You don't want to fight with that girl. Say that. You don't want to fight.
I don't know. Nobody want to fight with that girl. Now I've been seeing her. I seen her train and shit. I thought that she was just like somebody doing video training. I didn't know she actually fought. I've been seeing her train. She hop around on one leg like that the whole time she trained.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hop around just like that on one leg the whole time she trained.
Yeah, that's great. That to me right there is something else. I never seen nothing like that. Can't lie to you. Can't lie to you. I never seen what I seen that girl did. I said, man, this girl right here, she go in the UFC though. I'm gonna tell you, she gonna get knocked out.
Oh yeah.
She gonna get knocked out.
For sure. She don't. No, she don't. She ain't aggressive like that. They gotta stay in that kickboxing league. I think that's kickboxing over there.
No, but if
Chinese, she might be from Taiwan or something like that. But they do that over there. Their kickboxing is way bigger than any other sport over in those countries like that.
Yeah. I get you. I think she could, but I think she could win if she could control her fight, she will win a couple fights though.
Yeah. It's for sure. I think she knows it.
I think so too. I think if she could do it, she could win a couple. But I never seen nothing like that. And I seen that girl moving like that. I said, wow, that is crazy. Wow. It's like somebody from a video game just walk up to you, punch in your face, kick you. Yeah. That girl's gotta watch out.
I think she just fights like amateurs and stuff. I don't think she fights real live, because the real live fighters over there, man, they got a bunch of them. You should see the training, man. Them girls fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now. I don't think MMA girls from over here want nothing to do with them in that kickboxing and the way they grapple. For real, it's brutal. Like brutal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's true though. It's brutal.
It's some tough. I'll say something. It's some tough girls over here, but man,
it's true though. It's brutal. Them.
It's brutal.
Don't play when it comes to certain things. Kick your face in, yeah.
Yeah, they'll hurt you for real. They were like that girl Ronda Rousey when she was fighting all them nobodies, and she fought that one girl that could really fight.
Where?
Man, ain't take that girl no time to knock Ronda Rousey out. And Ronda Rousey, after she got beat up, she stood up there like, I'm glad this is over. Let me hurry back and get to my I really can't fight. I ain't gonna do this no more.
Right.
They made it easy for me. And then when I got on the big stage, woo, that girl woke me. Man, that girl beat Ronda Rousey. Beat the brakes off her. No time flat. She couldn't take a point.
I know there's a lot of these girls when they can't rap, they go into the sports thing. I hope they're not trying to make this up where this girl is trying to set up a fight and she and this girl gonna call out each other in the future and they fight like because I was trying to figure out why did TMZ call her if they're the first one with the footage, but they call her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll make
Yeah,
no sense.
the first one used the footage. They bought it from the camera, from the store. What store owner you know ain't gonna sell that footage?
True though. But I'm saying McDonald's, that's a company like you think they'll have to go through the head office. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. That's insane.
Hold on, bro.
That's what happened. People are just selling anything now. Now they're just selling anything. That's crazy. No wonder things get up there. Y'all be giving it to the police, and then y'all be selling it to people for other news outlets. Crazy. Then the news now be using it. And knowing this shit is I fucking think that's a lie. Insane. Yeah, got beat up. You're lucky she didn't get 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 beat up. And people out here are looking for clout. It could be that's the thing I'm saying. The fans, I don't know if they were looking for clout back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? I'll beat up the people that y'all like, yo, start a fight with them. Crazy. Damn, this thing, y'all, she just a model now. She's not really.
No, my bad, chef. My girl telling me I got a good girl. She ordered barbecue, and we gonna watch the game.
Yeah, watching the. Yeah, watching the.
I'm not doing that. I might stream it.
What the playoff?
Yep.
Game right there is who's playing right now? Who's playing right now? I don't know who's playing. Last time I checked, Detroit was playing, right? Yeah.
Who's playing?
I said last time I checked, Detroit was playing. I don't know.
Detroit was. Oh, okay.
Detroit. Damn, man. Like she just a model. I thought this girl was doing music. Now you're saying that she just a model? That's insane. Mm-mm.
She probably is just a model.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You a model and that's it. No wonder. That's why I'm saying she probably get paid to wear the clothes. I don't really think she gets paid. She like it's crazy. Like, man, I know some of y'all was out there promoting the brand. Y'all wasn't really doing the music. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that. Oh man, oh man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking most of them are models and acting like they're rapping and shit and doing all that trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm because it make no sense. It make no sense. It sucks. I ain't gonna lie. It trash. It trash. It is trash. The female selection is when it comes to rap music. I'm trying to figure out even what happened to the R&B selection because at one point you had girls from all over. You know what I mean? Even niggas too. I was dropping beer R&B hits. Like what happened to that? What happened to that side of music? Like who took that away? Whose idea was that? Man, y'all kill the R&B. Y'all kill the R&B. That's one of the first things. That's one of the first era they kill the music of when it comes to like the R&B. What the R&B? They kill. I don't know why they decided. I don't know why they kill the R&B era, but you don't really hear that much people dropping R&B songs and hits like what they used to. And I mean, unless I'm not listening to this shit, but like you had a lot of artists that was just dropping hits after hits. Niggas dropping songs. Niggas fucking with niggas girl, niggas dropping songs, singing about it. You know what I mean? Real talk, yo, crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to bring that era back, yo. It's like, it's like crazy. You know why that niggas stop fucking with R&B? Because what they did to R. Kelly, yeah. A lot of niggas going the R&B game. There was a lot of shit was going on. A lot of these.
You think so, Chef?
Yeah, a lot of these. Yeah, think about it. A lot of these niggas that was singing. You know what I mean? Trust me. A lot of people don't know. They might be singing and all that shit, but a lot of those niggas that come from the hood life. Yeah, I mean they about some shit. Well, they niggas sing what though? Not saying them niggas was doing that. I was singing is just that I think that a lot of niggas like looked up to R. Kelly, like you know what I mean. That nigga, the R&B, and when they see that they took him down, they kind of like nah, they ain't fucking with it no more like that. Same.
Might be right. But he set himself up certain things that you wouldn't think people do, especially when they sing R&B. I would never think R. Kelly would be into children when he sings R&B.
Yeah.
Because it takes on another. See, this is what happens. Even though you understand the song, you have to put your own twist on it because his twist on it is all messed up. We can already tell.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? His twist on it is all messed up.
Oh, fuck. That nigga crazy.
Right.
That nigga insane. But as I said, but once again, yeah, I don't know. It must have been the era or whatever at the time. But even I can't even say that because a lot of niggas is not even like that.
Right.
I can't say it's a time on this is a lot of crazy stuff. Woman was good. Time was some serious times. Serious crazy times. But yeah, the R&B era that I can't lie, it was crazy. I don't lie. R&B era was crazy, right? So I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
You had, even not for a girl, R&B too, like, you know what I mean? Girls used to tell me, because I like that. For me, I like female R&B because, some girls don't want to tell you how they feel and they relate to a certain
Right.
song. They'll always sing the song and they'll play the song around you. So now you know how she feels. You see what I'm saying? I mean, like,
Yeah.
now females don't want to tell them, like, I mean, it goes to both sides. Like, how you feel if you feel like this. I'm saying. I don't know. We live in a different time, I guess. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we live in a different time. It'd be insane. Real tight, y'all. This shit, dude. This how this is one of the era. I'm like, damn, what happened? I noticed we don't have because at one point we had this a niggas driving down the street just listening to straight R&B in their car. And it was gangster.
Yeah.
It was gangster niggas. It wasn't no like, pretty boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know what I'm talking about.
I still do.
Yeah, I mean, none of that shit.
That's what I like.
Nigga said, "Who's that?" He said, "Oh." Yeah, that's what it was. Crazy. I used to be one of them people too, but maybe for me, I don't know. Yeah, it has to be like, I don't know. We could listen together. We could listen to it together, but that shit right there, me listening to that shit every day, like that. It's like certain. As I said, I fuck with it, but I'm not gonna like. Yeah, my girl, she killed it.
Hold up, Chef. Somebody sent me something to listen to. I'll tell you about it in just a second.
Yeah, yeah.
The title is No More School After 2026. Hold on.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't that crazy? Type of title is that? No more school after 2026. Y'all heard that? Not crazy, y'all? That's crazy. Listen to that title. That title is crazy. No more school after 2026. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Imagine that. That is a serious title because a lot of people don't know what to do. Because they don't want to bring their kids somewhere. They don't want to bring their kids somewhere. A lot of people are just, a lot of people just bring it. It's cool. It's like, to me, it's like a babysitting spot. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing going on. It's like the parent watching, it's like the babysitter watching their kid and kind of just getting paid and can discipline when it's time to discipline. Not saying the teacher is supposed to touch your kids, but boy, man, I don't know. These kids are crazy. They be doing certain things and they be getting the teachers in trouble. That's why the teachers don't want to teach in their class. So they know these kids out there trying to set them up. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane, I realize. Can you imagine that? You go to your job and kids misbehaving and then they're trying to get you in trouble. And you're trying to do your job. What happened, all right?
of Melania Trump making a speech about a humanoid AI teacher named Plato. That's always accessible, unlike a teacher, unlike a conventional teacher.
No, well, she know.
But
She. So hold on. Let me get this. Let's make this straight. She's involved in some Epstein shit, and she's trying to put some shit into some school.
I told you we're dealing with a weird bunch of technocrats. That's if it's true. I gotta see if it's true.
Oh, I heard that before. I heard that. No, you know what? I heard that before. I heard Trump say some shit about. That's not my first time. It's true. That's not my first time I heard that. Yeah, I mean, that's not my first time I heard that.
But the mad scientists are running this country, and they always have. It's just coming to a head right now, and that's why we have so many bombs and weapons and always doing something, because that's what mad scientists do. They find ways to hurt humanity, not help it. They find ways to help themselves and hurt humanity. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That's why everything we have in this United States was weaponized before it was actually given to the public. The first internet, people might not know this, the first internet was the ARPANET. It was 1964. They had you distracted while they were making a swift change in technology. Everybody was fighting for their civil rights. And civil just means I have to treat you right. You shouldn't have to have any civil rights. Human rights should trump all that. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They make up something that sounds cool, but it's not even remotely, it makes no sense. And then you fight over it when that wasn't a real fight from the get-go. So you're on a losing battle. And that's what the world has been telling the United States, the people in the United States, for a long time. Why do y'all want civil rights? We have a whole humanitarian forum in the world that want human rights, and you want civil rights. That's like fighting for the right to go to school in a place nobody likes you. That's stupid. I shouldn't have to fight for that.
Right.
I shouldn't have to go to your school. Just give me the book. I can read on my own. I don't need to go to your school to know what the book said. That's stupid. But that's what we were doing. And so what happens is when you make a people feel inferior because you make them reach for you the whole time, they deny their own businesses. That's why all the black businesses went down, because they're not superior. They're not white business.
Yeah.
And black people did it intentionally. That's what the civil rights movement did. Removed you from your own wealth.
Yep. That's why it's true though. That's why our business don't last like that. We don't get. You notice, and certain people open up their business, they always get. You know what I mean? Even when there's nothing going on, they're always getting help. There's always somebody, making sure that they stay open. When it comes to us, fight excellence, crash up. Experience providing a business. It's crazy. Crazy business, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. And insane.
And it's still, everybody's still voting, Chef, for the same regime. I'm done. I proudly say right now, I voted for Dr. Cornel West. Ain't nobody he was messing with in the Epstein files. Ain't nobody he was messing with. Nobody in the Epstein file.
Right. I feel you.
Because they always say Barack Obama and this, that, and other. Barack ain't lame. Barack know they in the Epstein file. He might not be in them. George Bush might not be in them. But they know about it. They friends. They make money together. They're complicit.
You're in line.
As long as they stop their money, they don't care. They'll let them do it.
You're in line, bro. It's true. They all know somebody that's in there.
Yeah. But you can't tell me that Hillary Clinton knew all that about Barack Obama and he didn't know she was in that Epstein file.
Yeah, she talking shit.
Well, her husband was.
She
I
know
never
that.
said it.
Talking shit, man.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Believe nothing them people say.
Yeah, everybody messed up, man. And what I'm glad is that the American general public spoke and said they didn't want the war with Iran. We don't have no problems with Iran.
Right.
And Iran said we ain't got no problem with y'all neither. It's the people y'all vote for, though.
It's crazy, yeah. Yeah, every day, it's a new. It's the thing that kills me is every day there's a new lie. That's funny as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, we talking to them right now. They're able to get a deal. Yeah, it's funny. It's just funny as hell.
He said he closed down the Strait of Hormuz the last somebody told me. I didn't verify that either.
Everything that he said, he making it up. He making it up, right? He making it up. I'm telling you that. Everything that man talking about, he making it up.
And I don't know what makes people think our country just can fight like that. Y'all, we really never have won a war without somebody else.
Yeah. Now you see it because now he's not asking for help. Nobody wants to help.
Well, because what he's doing strategically doesn't make any sense. And he doesn't have any friends, right? And he's really basically looking out for him and his kids now, because I believe that's all he got in his corner.
Yeah, because that's who he brought down. That's who went with JD Vance and them when they went to the thing. It was and his kids. So you already know that. And nobody really want to.
When he sent his child, and his child went to watch JD Vance, not to make a deal. Because they know who Vance is. They know what he stands to gain. If something was to happen to our president.
Right.
They know these. They know these things, y'all. So they playing the game within the game. I told you he took too much money from different people. He let them people give him a plane and everything. He got to do something.
Yeah, tricked him. Okay, that's what he wants. You can have that.
Yeah. Didn't we see that interview where that man said, we don't care about that plane. We ain't been in that. We don't even ride that no more. But this was all a ploy to get what we wanted. Because all you got to do is show him something nice and have a little party, and he'll say, yeah, to anything you want him to say.
Nice, you say nice stuff. Nice stuff.
Huh?
Long as you tell him things you want to hear.
we'll get what we want. That's just kind of what happened, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got what they wanted, including Israel. And the vote people that voted for this person in, who thought they was gonna get what they wanted, the same people that believe in the process sees that even following the process and you winning, picking your guy, you found out fast that you're still not included in the process,
Right.
the real process. And you're gonna vote again because you're trying to convince yourself that you actually matter. And they've told you plenty of times you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He just, I don't know, man. He crazy right now. He not getting his way. And I don't think he could drop no more bombs, you know. I think he just bluffing. I think they're done with him. I think you know that's why he's you know
I mean, they got astronomical numbers. People just saying stuff, spending $2 billion a day in bombs.
yeah they say
2
30.
billion a day.
Yeah, it's a lot. You got to think
Who
about it.
paying for it? Talking about the American public is paying for it. No, we ain't. How we gonna pay for 2 billion in a day? Oh, we'll pay for it over time. That's stupid.
Right, that's dumb.
No, we won't. We've never paid for anything over time. If we ain't got we don't generate $2 billion every day. Who's paying for it? Well, it ain't me and you.
Making shit up.
And who's the fool that's loaning somebody $2 billion a day when they ain't gonna make $2 billion ever? Who's that? Who's the idiot? If we ain't making $2 billion a day, obviously we borrowing $2 billion a day, right, Chef?
Yeah,
Now, what dumb bank is giving away that loan on a war that we know we can't win?
right. That makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's
There's not a bank in the world that would finance that.
I don't know.
Risk management. So, is this whole thing with Iran? It's just me thinking independent. Is this whole thing with Iran just a stage for something that's happening in the United States? Because DeSantis and if we was really at war, I don't think DeSantis and Greg Abbott would be meeting, calling the Southern 11 states. They call it the Boom Belt. And nobody's talking about it because it looks like the old slave South. And we know we don't have no civil rights department down here in the South no more, in Texas no more. So looking like slavery coming right back.
Yeah, a lot of people just doing certain things for money, right? As long as they get in the bag, and not they think it's not slavery because they got money. Yeah. You can't spend your money and you can't say what you want. You do certain things how you were supposed to do it, and they got a hold on you. Got a hold on you, man. That bag. People do anything for that money. everybody getting a lot of it. And I'm just trying to think like that. Y'all train these people just to, be some type of way.
Yeah.
Hey, this is insane. The world.
That's what I say, Chef.
I seen it all. I seen it all this year, though. Right. I seen it all.
Yeah. Something's happening over here that nobody's saying nothing about, for real. And it's embarrassing that we don't even know about our own country. We know what's going on in Iran. And Iran say telling us y'all president be lying. Y'all don't know why y'all believe it.
Yeah, they know what's going. They know about the charges and what's going on and who's doing what. That's the crazy.
Oh, war crimes. Yeah, they got charged. Somebody in the international courts are finding somebody liable of war crimes. I'm not sure who it is yet, but our country's being completely ran by the devil in every facet, and nobody will confront the beast. So we're going to get judged harshly, and I can see it. And it's not going to be a judgment of somebody's going to drop a bomb on us or something like that. No, we're going to burn ourselves from within. We're going to self-destruct.
Yeah, sweetheart, Jen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my daughter or something. Yeah, my daughter, she's something else.
Oh, yeah.
She's something else. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. There's people out here, go back to what you were saying about earlier and about people allowing their kids to just run away like that and doing certain things, like the one little girl with the girl body in the trunk. Like, for real, how do you let your kid run around like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, you just do. You don't care, bro. Most people don't care. I told you we love money. That's why everybody's reacting the way they're reacting to everything. We are completely in love with money because money equals security, not God.
that's insane.
Really.
Yeah,
That's why the country's in the way. That's why our country's in the state that it's in right now.
Money is the love. Is what they love. They love money. God on the dollar bill stands for gold, oil, and drugs.
Yep.
real though.
It has nothing to do with the creator. That money in God we trust is telling you what it is. It's your God, and you trust it. I told y'all, there's a lot of people in other countries, they be like, ooh, Y'all don't never live. We over here living. And you think that because they don't want no money, they not having a good time. Man, them people ain't tired of nothing.
But go fishing when they want, when they want.
Uh,
Go
they
DC
say
diving when they
you
want. You feel me?
you
All
work
that.
your whole life, so and they promise you that you can do exactly what I was born to do. Your whole life. You work so you can get comfortable and don't have to do nothing. Look, we don't have to do nothing anyway. And we don't need no money. So what's wrong with y'all?
It's
That's what I
the
say. All
American.
countries ain't fighting to be like that.
It's the
Yeah.
American dream, or one would say the American nightmare.
They said American Night.
A lot of
So
people
that's
would
what.
say that.
So that's what it is. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. You gotta work. You gotta work, and then pay. They already getting some off the top before you even get your money.
Right.
You feel me? Then on top of that, you gotta pay these motherfuckers to get the shit. You feel me?
Hmm.
So it's like you working for the same motherfuckers that's paying you.
You pay tax and then you pay tax after tax after tax. That's what I told people. It shouldn't be nothing but we don't pay have a sales tax or tax at work. But these other taxes, all the rest of them got to go.
Tax do
All the
this,
rest
tax
of them
to
got
do
to
that.
go.
They gonna be taxing you on air
Yeah.
next. God damn it.
Yeah.
Gonna be a
No,
breathing tax.
just tax me at the either tax me a flat rate in the grocery store or any store I go in, or tax me on my paycheck. But don't tax me every single thing I do, because I get my paycheck and you done tax me on my paycheck. I go to the store, then I gotta pay taxes on the stuff that I bought with money I've already been taxed with. That doesn't.
That
I'm getting
part.
taxed.
I just get taxes on top of taxes to keep paying taxes. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
all I'm doing is
if
paying the
you
whole
get
time.
you get a burger, bitch, you gotta pay sales tax. But it's fuck like this,
Yeah,
bro. But that bitch, you go
I
buy some
already
meat, bitch, you
paid
got
my
sales
taxes.
tax. You
This is
feel me?
my
Like
payday. Here go my pay stub. I paid my taxes for the day. I shouldn't have to pay no more taxes today. Ain't this enough? But now you taxing me on money that I saw that's already been taxed.
that's where the tax return come in. They like,
Yep.
oh well, they calculating everything you spending. So it's really like a trail, or they
Yep.
tracking your ass to see what the fuck you doing, if you excelling and if you succeeding, you feel me? And
Right.
then they gonna tax you accordingly and then see if you could do it again. So it's really like a progress report. You feel me? Like
Right.
you got IRS, you feel me? They over there, motherfucker, body. But
No, but Trump was saying that he gave back people more on their tax return this month. He said he gave them extra.
but
Oh,
see, look, but you saw how they had that white lady, the little DoorDash lady,
uh-uh.
go up there and talk. But you see how they keep using that lady, bro. They use that lady somewhere else.
What she say?
She was like basically like saying how much money she was able to save because her husband going through chemo and all that extra bullshit because she door dashing and she was able to save 20 I think it was like 11,000 some shit like that. You feel me? But that's 11,000 she gonna have to spend on, you feel me? That shit gonna have to go back into the car, or and then whatever's left off of that gonna go to the, you feel me? Go to the treatment. But she was like pretty much trying to praise Trump for, cutting the taxes, but really that ain't, bro, he ain't doing nothing. You feel me?
He,
It's just
he
propaganda.
hasn't cut none. Yeah, he hasn't cut any.
He hasn't done the motherfucking thing. He just that's just there for like a prop. She was just there for a prop pretty much.
He hasn't done anything. He's not gonna do anything except for collapse this on purpose. I told you I think it's something to it. It's something going on, man.
It's the NWO, bro. He in the cards. He in the cards. He on that bit. This is all a game, you know. To the ones that's
Yeah,
really in control, it's all a game.
yeah.
They
That's what I
playing
said.
they playing battleship with real life.
And I think they're all technocrats. And this is what else I think. I think that they really get. I think we being cut off as the general people of the United as a globe as with the global South in a lot of the world because the people are just so stupid and they accept slavery from Epstein people, from pedophiles. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody in the world gonna take that. You accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they've been trying to keep out their country the whole time that we kept saying that they was crazy and wrong and how their country is over there and you know
Oh,
they killing Christians over there. I bet they are. Imagine that. They probably Epstein Christians.
No,
yeah.
they wasn't
Cause
doing that. They doing that because they was trying to jack their oil, yo. That's why they was bombing. It wasn't for no Christian. But they gotta understand that African country was the 10 places of oil. Remember, they've been scavenging for oil. They went to Venezuela, they went to that. Because they try to go around everything else before they attacked Iran, and Iran was it. And they figured out they needed Iran. They try to go around everybody else.
Right. The only Christians I seen in modern day get slaughtered away, and I ain't gonna say it ain't happening or it can't happen. But the only Christians I seen get slaughtered in a major way in today's age, if they do get slaughtered, would be ones that are very irrational and they're uh fanatics. They go too far, like the Christians we got in the White House. They go too far. They're Charlie Kirks.
No offense, right?
Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, a far right Christian. Those are the Christians that get knocked off.
I don't believe them people are Christians in the White House.
No, I don't believe they. Well, I believe they claim they are.
hey,
But I don't.
hey, y'all think Erica Kirk smashing JD Vance?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just weird how that relationship is, but I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna say that you know
What's that?
that she's smashing JD Vance, Erica Kirk.
She might not have a choice. JD Vance with them rich technocrat. Ain't nobody gonna win another election again as long as they got him there. I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling y'all this now. The money too long. And if 94% of the elections are won by the person with the most money, yeah, they gonna win for the rest of the time after because they money way too long. Money way too long. Shit, didn't I tell you Donald Trump was gonna win in 2015?
Yeah, you did say that.
And what did I say? I say Hillary steady asking him when we was in 2016, because we was dreaming it back then. When I said Hillary keep asking him how much money he raised, she need to know how much she got to get to beat him, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He knew how long his pockets was because he knew what was behind it. Weird technocrats. Demonic people. Really weird Elon Musk type of people.
Right.
And y'all wouldn't even believe this. Would you believe that they're homosexual? Also? You wouldn't even believe that, would you?
I would.
Yeah. And a lot of these guys that are super rich like that, once we find out they're homosexual, we also find out they like what? Children. Right?
I don't understand how they get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how them
Why?
niggas get to that.
That's what I said. When I found out Peter Thiel was homosexual, I was like, what in the... I can't believe Bannon talking to him. But that's Steve Bannon's boy.
Yeah.
Them niggas is crazy.
Now, Alex Jones, Now Alex Jones turning on the president, trying to get MAGA to turn on the president.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna go do that, yo. They always gonna do that because they all losing. They don't like losing money. They'll talk their shit, you know. Once they start losing they see that money's coming out of their pocket and they, you know what I mean? They you know, that's their fault though. They wanted to, you know. They thought they was gonna all win. They thought they wasn't gonna lose money and they was gonna make money. And now they see that this war is actually costing money. Now they're all mad. Now they want to turn it around. Everybody switched up. Everybody switched up. As I said, even I see what's her name right now. She going hard
What
at
did I say, Jeff? Remember when somebody asked me a long time ago? I said, Pat Bondi stupid. He gonna fire her and she gonna probably go to jail. I said that a long time ago, didn't I, Jeff?
Yes, you did.
And what happened to her?
She got fired.
She fired, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know him. He don't respect her. He fires women really fast when they don't do what he says. Really fast. He don't play with them. She had one too many times. He gave her plenty of chances. For real. But I told you, he gonna fire her because they ain't gonna agree.
Yeah.
Watch.
It was already good.
Everybody that represented him last time is mad at him. Why? Because a lot of them went to jail. Didn't Michael Cohen go to jail?
Yep.
Wasn't that the man who was signing the checks over to that woman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trump was paying that woman hush money. Michael Cohen was signing the checks. And Michael Cohen went to jail for defending it.
Yeah.
And Trump hung him out to dry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
That man looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy because he went to jail. He looking all confused. Like, how am I going to jail?
I'm the lawyer.
It's funny, yo. That lawyer's like, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck is this?
A cat. Let me tell you something. A snake never changes. It just says its skin.
And he still got that man in jail.
Oh, he out now. Mike Cohen out now, but he got a podcast he against, but don't nobody believe him. Don't nobody listen to him. You know why? Because you was with it at first.
Yeah.
You discredit yourself. You was defending it. Now you mad you went to jail, you want to tell something. No. White people don't respond like black people do to that.
Yeah. It's true though. Black people like, yeah. White people like, well, you know, why you never said nothing then? It's true though. They'll be like, why you never said nothing then? Like, you should have said something. You ain't never said nothing.
Sure didn't.
Crazy.
Sure didn't. So we're here right back again. Same thing, different administration.
Yeah.
Everybody in there, they gonna be complicit because they know one thing: he fires people. Then everybody need to keep their job because they need to keep their ego intact. Like you can do just about whatever you want to do.
Y'all going to jail.
It's gonna make him mad.
You can't. Y'all going to jail.
And again, I still think something going on in this country. There's a bigger picture, man.
That is insane. I keep forgetting that Trump had that nigga in jail. People know that. People know too. What goes on how Trump did him, and that's why I said, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. That nigga's in jail.
Yeah.
Came out, did his podcast. Nobody still doesn't give a fuck.
Nope. Because white people don't play with you like that. And they don't do, see, they different than black people. They don't expose you. They make you inexposable. They just forget about you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be exposing you, they're not giving you no attention. Because they know any attention is good attention, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they boycott, they just stop messing with you. They don't tell nobody they not messing with you no more, they just quit.
That is true though. White people don't do that.
Mm-mm. When they tired, they're tired.
We allow certain things to come back, and we keep egging it down and jumping around. Then after it build back up, and then revive by the idiot. Revive by the idiot, man. Do a lot of that. Damn. So what? Does he get views on his podcast, right? I'm pretty sure he has a long too.
Yeah, I think he does. But I don't think anybody like takes him serious. Like, you don't hear anybody resorting to him or saying, well, you know, he said this and that. No.
Then he got a lot of MAGA trolls.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Okay, you're from on the business vehicle. Nice. This is the world of the business and family. Oh, so you should I think it should, like, taking a break from the stress of life and work. All but unlocking everyone's hours, so I can sit for a while. Yeah. All I'm gonna make is delivering my data and someone comes on it. Yeah. It's like when I take my work pictures to the car wash and it's all.
All these people.
What you say, bro?
What you talking? What you talking about? Trolling. Always on the right, man.
Oh no, there's something wrong with him. You know him. He just, again, he's part of the Epstein class. Trolling didn't get mad at me until I started talking about the Epstein stuff. He been mad at me 10 years ever since I started asking about the Epstein stuff.
Right.
And he's stupid. He thinks he can get an arousal out of me. He really thinks he arouses me. Like, it's like I say, people on the internet, these trolls, they're clumsy. They're clumsy. And I'm glad he's doing it, because all he doing is showing the world how white people act. That's why they don't like y'all. That's why Iran don't care about y'all. That's why you can't go nowhere in the world. American white people, y'all the new target. I don't bother me. Keep it up. I have to see it for him. I have to be, have a certain kind of problem. He thinks that gets under my skin, but too many people know me now, so he just be talking. Nobody brings that up. Nobody says that no more. He don't go in his favorite streamers, the dumb streamers. He don't go in there and say none of that. He like them. He big up them because they being dumb as hell. If your girl in there smoking crack, trolling is your friend. Go. I'm just saying. Go in somebody that we saw that girl smoking crack, and you gonna be see trolling in there going, "What's up, my partner? How you doing? Great topic." The whole time, his girlfriend back there smoking dope. Troll enjoy that, but now I'm always high though. See where I'm coming from with that? Racist motherfucker. If you a dope headed stupid nigga, he love you. Be an intelligent nigga that prove him wrong, well, you on dope. See how I said something wrong with these? Something wrong with it.
I thought the trolling would have stopped a long time ago.
Nah, he ain't. He can't stop. He be on the contract. Government officials can't stop working. They got to follow me around. He got to be on every trolling. Done been on my Facebook with the same bullshit all in my messenger, on my posts with the same shit. For real. You want to know who trolling is on Facebook? I'll give you the name. With that bullshit. For real. They're government officials, man. His name is Christopher Mastris. He look. He got pictures of me on my profile. He got men's penises in his phone. He done made a whole picture with me and a men's penis on the picture and everything else. And that profile picture, that's not even on my Facebook. That profile picture come from my TikTok account.
Weird.
They're government officials, Chef. Or it comes from Facebook. Or it comes from YouTube. They're government officials, bro. They have to do this. This is their job. They can't let the truth get out. They have to be disrupted. He's a pedophile. I'm just gonna call it what it is. He likes your children. He's probably in a human trafficking ring as we speak. Just saying. That's who he's defending. That's why he's upset whenever it doesn't matter what I say. He's not going to be cool with me. And then again, I don't even know him like that. Like, for real. He just comes in his chef stream. He won't dare come into my stream with it. It ain't nobody in there that he needs to make me look bad in front of. Everybody in there know me. He ain't got no win. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna go for that. He'll be blocked immediately. Them girls ain't gonna take that. He'll be timed out at 5. It won't take long because they ain't gonna take that. And he know it. If he's not already blocked or banned. I don't know. I ain't went through my block and ban list in a long time. But when I'm in other streams, He be big up in crackheads and stuff. He follows around for real. Who else was in he'd be over there with Steve. I stop in food stamps every now and again. It's just that those guys, they talk about stuff I just can't relate. They're cool, but they talk about stuff I can't relate. I feel like Stamp kind of disappeared on us when shit. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was all the bullshit. I don't know. But him and Steve been chilling together. So patrolling me, I don't see him in there that much. I see him over there, like I say, following dumb niggas. You ought to see he sucks dumb niggas up for real. Let a dumb nigga get on the panel and from the playroom. Trolling is loving that nigga to death.
People like when people say crazy stuff.
Yeah, for real. He like people that can't read.
I know, that's what I know. Like crazy.
Man, he don't even say nothing to me in other streams. He don't say nothing. So we ain't talking about nothing that might make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Insane.
I mean, this ain't. All I know is that, man, when you take a person to a certain thing and it's still happening, that means I know what it is, and I'm not scared of that. That's the thing. What you're scared of doesn't make me scared. What you do shows me who you are, not me. What you project on me shows me what you'll do, not me. He's crazy. He can't quit. Rice finally come down. Man, go off that bullshit. You act like I changed, like I'm acting different than what I do. Go off that bullshit. Like I'm different. You need to get off that Obama phone. Make sure your volume up. Get you some real Wi-Fi or something. I'm talking the same exact way. Maybe it's because I fixed my microphone settings just a little different now. But it ain't like you ain't been. I ain't been like I've been acting any different.
Get out of that bomber phone.
He works for the government. He gotta be part of the Obama class. He works for the government. That's the Obama class. The Epstein class.
Obama phone. I said the Obama phone. I haven't heard that Obama phone.
They be everywhere. Look, Chef. Remember I was saying that? I went to my Telegram, right? Somebody just texted me. I think me and you were meant to run paths into each other. Nigga, we ain't got no. I believe you a liar. Block, reported as spam. Go off that bullshit.
Right.
That's why I say anything I log on here, there they are. Yeah, for real. I can show you. Stupid motherfucker. We didn't cross paths. I got so many deleted accounts. Deleted account. Hello, Chris. Hope you're having a good day. Deleted account. Deleted account.
That's Google. Right?
Deleted account.
You get that from Google?
Huh?
You get that from a Google account?
It's Telegram. It's just a Telegram app. But I get them all the time, and then they delete the accounts after I don't respond. They just say dumb shit, and then deleted account when I don't respond. So now, and they think like this person here, Isabella Barry. Am I talking to Chris Burleson? This is a clone channel. This is a clone. Because if I call it, let's call it. Let's call it and see. They know my whole name. They should answer the phone. Right?
Right. You pick up? You pick up?
No, they ain't gonna pick up. Because it's like I said, it's them. They do anything to try to tear down your household. That's why I say that dude that was calling, he called, found my wife number, called my wife, and then played a voice message back. That's the government. Why my channel is Shadow Man? Government. Why I get so many notices for stuff I ain't even doing? Government. That's what the whole data centers are about. That's what the data centers are about. And I invite it though. I invite it. Because other people, because what I do is I go talk to people from other countries. And they don't see the same thing. So everybody has the same sentiment. You can't get me. I don't look, let me make this clear. I don't mess with porn. I don't mess with foreign women on the internet that get at me. None of that. So doing stupid shit like that would be that would be like you gotta be a lot more savvy.
It's crazy out here. Right? It's just, I think some people, I don't know how some people go. Some people go overboard to do certain things on the internet.
Yeah, and they're not doing it for no reason though, Chef. Because they don't do it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing it for no reason. There's a reason behind everything. Especially when it comes to now this day and age. This day and age, there's a reason behind everything. And a lot of these cats, like on the internet, a lot of it, like I say, we know now that the big producers, the big creators aren't really big creators. They just invest back into their creation. I Show Speaks, and I remember when I had one viewer on YouTube, and that was it. And I just stuck with that one, and I just kept on going. Do you know how many people remember when they had one viewer and still only got one viewer? What made you so great? What do you do? What have you offered the world? I Show Speed that makes you so great and make everybody follow you. Like for real. You're a soccer player. What impact have you made? And why is the dude that invented gasoline, that's making gas out of plastics, how come he getting followed around and messed over? He actually doing something for the community. He can't get the following you got. Something wrong. That's way more brilliant than anything I Show Speed does. What'd you do?
Africans, they follow. Once they got somebody on top, they'll follow them. You know what I mean? Once they find out they're African, you got to remember, if you got every African people that's subscribed to one person, African person in the world, plus American Africans, Canadian Africans, and other Africans that think that he's better than every other, you know what I mean, blogger in the world. You got to understand how they think, right? They follow each other. And, when it comes to them, they will support the fuck out of each other. As long as you're not Canadian black, you know what I mean? If you're African, you know what I mean? And what he did, that's what I said. What he did when he went down there, you know what he was doing when he went down there.
Like Castanet, I want to know what he did. He looked like a little roach.
No, he
looked like a raised roach. What did he do?
Well, you see what they did to us, though. They replaced Kai Cenat right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. You know what I mean? And not if you see like they got rid of Kai Cenat, and then they got the speed dude, you know what I mean? They did the whole African.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
I mean, Kai Cenat, him and Krishan, and they act like they did a whole skit in jail, like they was in jail.
Yeah,
that's got to be something.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
You doing a skit to go back into slavery?
Yeah.
You dumbass niggas. What are we doing? Wasn't he raised by some white people too? Y'all ought to be beating his ass. No, Kevin Hart is all up this nigga's butt. For what? None of y'all are funny. Kevin Hart, you're goofy. You're funny as long as we get to see you every now and again. But if I hung around you and you acted like that, that would be irritating.
Yeah, I'll beat him up. I will fighting with
you. Yeah, no one will like you.
You couldn't be coming around me because I'm ignorant. Like, you can't be acting like that.
Yeah.
Jokes. Get me on your couch. As I said, not that. I see why but you know what? That's why I'm telling you, everything that he does, they pay people to be around him. Oh damn, Rice, your game is late tomorrow. Your game is at like what? 9:30?
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 10 o'clock at night. 10:30. Damn, why so late though? I don't get it. Nigga.
Oh. Who knows?
That's a good game though. I can't lie, that's a good game. I still for that game.
Yeah, man. God, that's why I say most of these I'll be looking at some of who these big dudes are, and I'm like, how you get that? You ain't even offering no information. You know, that one Asian dude that walk around and he be with Crip Mac and stuff, that little scary Asian dude. What? And somebody need to whoop him for exploiting Crip Mac like that. There needs to be a Crip to tell him that you ain't doing no more videos like our homeboy.
You're talking about that nigga, that Asian nigga that walk with a tattoo with the blue shit on?
No, he's a little funny. He's a little skinny, scary Asian dude. He look Mexican, Asian, or something. He might even be white. But that one that Charleston White, they say he was in the limo with Charleston White, and they was making fun of that. I can't think of his name. I'm just thinking to myself, what did these cats do? Where they get them from?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
who is this?
They made up, guys. They just made up and put on the scene. Made up, trust me. Made up.
Yeah. And who is he? Like Charleston White said, I got with him, and now I'm on a whole nother level. Yeah. Who is he to put you on a whole nother level? What did he do?
what is his following? Where do these guys following start at? And what does it consist of? Because I don't be knowing these people. And it's not their fault. It's just that it seemed like you had some kind of contribution. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I know truth tellers, we don't hear about them too much. You would think somebody like KRS-One room will be full. Oh no, he's probably shadow banned.
Right.
I know my dude Mark from Anaheim, all the information I give you, Mark from Anaheim, he banned from Facebook. And he ain't even do nothing. He posted stuff that is public information. Public information. Anything that you can find in a encyclopedia, he would post it, giving you just some real history. He wouldn't even comment about it. He would just post it so you could read for yourself. And he ain't even got a Facebook page no more. They took the whole page. Somebody on Facebook told me, look, Chef, somebody on Facebook told me I was smoking, because I was streaming our streams to Facebook. Somebody got on there, on one of my posts said I was smoking crack. And then I think I reported something back like, okay, I'll be a crack smoker, but what does that have to do with anything? Guess who banned till June from going live on Facebook? Me.
You?
Me. Yeah. That's what I tell you.
Wow. So they banned you. So they put you in Facebook jail.
Just from going live, not from posting, but just from going live. Talking about my account is in danger, and I got rid of Facebook. Okay, time for me to go again. I'm out. You talking about I'm monetized and I'm certified, and no, man, I don't even want to be that over here. I know I got a bunch of people watching me. The only people watching me are my in-town stalkers. Because a lot of people watch me because they lie. And I'll be catching them in there, and I just get some information. And they all been to college. And when they found out but they didn't really learn anything, they get upset. People with good jobs and stuff out, they don't know the preachers, pastors, and they found out they don't know nothing, they get mad at me. And then they stalk my page. They ain't gonna like nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told one chick, she was talking about the pandemic and the vaccine. I just told her I'm not getting the vaccine because, and at this time, I don't know who she worked for, but at this time I said I wouldn't get that because I don't know the long-term effects. That's the only reason. Oh, she went bad on me. So, and then she started talking about the masks. So after the mask, she unfriended me because I told her, I was like, are some of the masks safe? If we got a mask up, should we get the ones with holes in it? Because she work in the industry. Oh, she thought I was being sarcastic. She banned me, huh? She unfriended me. Guess who friends me? Guess who befriends me again? We need to talk. No, I just let the friend request right there and the message open. We don't need to talk. You just trying to figure out what I know. You're weird. You couldn't have a conversation because already you went to college and you think I didn't. Because you don't know what I did. Like she said, she didn't really believe in the Bible and all that. And I was like, well, didn't you apply for a scholarship at my church? How would you apply for a scholarship at my church? You don't even believe in the Bible. What kind of mess is that? You believed in it then when you needed some money. Oh, I know, because you was on the program. Go on with that. That's what I say. No, I'm not trying to. People keep mentioning the Heritage Foundation. Why y'all keep mentioning them and y'all don't know nobody in the Heritage Foundation? Well, you mentioned the John Birch Society. I'll show you people that was in the John Birch Society too. You keep saying the Heritage Foundation wrote that. Who's in the Heritage Foundation? Well, it's a foundation, you know. They shut up. You don't know. Quit lying. You just saying stuff that you heard. The Heritage Foundation since the 80s. They ain't just write no Project 2025.
Right.
And if they did write a Project 2025, they didn't write it in 2024. You stupid. These people don't think like that. They don't think like you. They think hundreds of years ahead. That's why I said we in for a whole nother different transition. This ain't a world war or Armageddon or nothing. We're in a transition period. Something about to happen here. It ain't the end of the world. It ain't none of that. Something's about to happen here. And every time they need some money, we go to war so that they can raise the prices on things because supply and demand shuts down. Whenever they want to cut down the country like they did before, they start a fight, they stop the ships from going, and their prices rise. It's textbook. They do it every single time.
True though. All the time. Every time, you know, last time, you know, we see what happened with the whole, you know, we had a whole, you know, virus going on.
Yeah. They stopped the ships.
We see this going on.
They stopped the ships. Ships prices went up. So subsidized prices going up. They gave people some money so that they could afford to go shopping. People shopped all their money away, didn't invest none of it, didn't do nothing right with it. And then prices never went down, did they, Chef?
Nope. Nothing never went.
Nope. They just go up.
Yeah, just keep going up.
And now you're not getting another stimulus check.
No.
And no matter how many promises he's making, they're not going to give you any more money.
You're just gonna have to keep it. You have to save what you can. You're still gonna have to spend though.
Yep.
It's so expensive.
Because they know we're stupid. And we do whatever they tell us to do. We hold the guns, they wear suits, and they tell us what to do, and we won't shoot them for telling us to do stupid stuff. They're gonna tell you now, the only way this country gonna get overridden is if there's a military coup. The people holding the gun say we not doing this, we not standing for this. No, we not getting on the plane and going over there fighting them. They ain't did nothing to us, and I'm not going over there. I got kids over here. If I'm gonna do any fighting, I'm gonna do it over here like the other countries do. They don't go all over the world trying to control nothing. They defend their borders. We have yet to defend our border. We could stop illegal immigration. Them same troops you got in Afghanistan, put them down there and put them on the border. We could stop all that.
Sure. Nobody ain't going down there though. That's what I'm from.
No.
Nobody going there.
Because they ain't trying to stop it.
I'm gonna hang it up though, Rice. I'm gonna.
All right, fam.
I'll see you on the next one. You doing the game? You doing the game tomorrow?
Yep.
All right. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna try to be in there for like an hour or so. That's a late game.
Already.
All right.
Bet.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't get caught in the McDonald's. I don't know. I don't know if it's an album promotion or one of those stunts, or she just they're moving like a regular girl and somebody just pull up on her. But y'all let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe again. Once again, I'm out. Y'all. Peace.